Hi guys, this is Gio. Today I just did a hiking. This is actually near my neighbor. I'll just show you. It's called Paeksasil. I live near. I'm living in Jongno area. My place is called Buam district, and it's close to the Gyeongbok Palace. Yeah. And now I'm just enjoying the nature and thinking through yeah, I like this kind of feeling, the feeling of calm. Nothing dramatic happens. It feels stable. It's been a while since I had this kind of feeling. When I was working as a journalist, there's always has been the sense of urgency and anxiety because you never know what's gonna happen the next minute, and I have to write the stories. I mean, I enjoyed being a journalist, but it was against my nature, I guess. I don't want to be in hurry. I want to think through what am I writing, but if you are a journalist, you're never able to think, especially in Korea. Everything's so fast. You have to meet the deadline ASAP. So after quitting a job I enjoy my life, which I'm always longing for, I guess I'll describe myself as a person without such a financial desire, but I just want to live within the nature. I'm sometimes jealous of a monk or priest. They seem to live in a lifestyle which I was always looked forward to. Anyway, right now I just want to say, don't delay your happiness. People always think about, I'll be happy if I make certain amount of money. I'll be happy if I get married. I'll be happy if I have a kid. And always regret on their past. You know, what if I made this different choice? What if I didn't quit a job? What if I married to her? What if I, there's always what if. But I think it's not just about the choice you make. It all comes down to the attitude that you make. No matter what choice you make, if you have the right attitude towards your choice, you will find a way. But people become unhappy when they think about the other choice. I sometimes regret on my choice, but if I didn't make those choices, I wouldn't be able to learn from it. Let's say if I made a choice and that led to the failure, but without failure, you never learn. If someone just succeed throughout their life, what can they learn? And someone who succeeds throughout their life, but at the end, if he fails once, he becomes so much he cannot handle the failure, because there never has been such a failure. So having as many failures as you can when you are young, that can help you grow more, and that help you realize failure is not such a bad thing. And Michael Jordan once said, it is either win or learn. There's no such a thing as a lose. Yeah. And I like simple things makes me happy. I don't buy so much clothes or like so much material stuff. The more you have, the more anxious you get. You worry about whether you might lose your stuff. But if you don't have anything at the first place, you don't have such anxiety. So this day I try to throw away stuff that I don't use. Some might say minimalist. I try to keep only the basic stuff, and that helps you clear your mind and clear your head. The more you have, your head is likely to get messed up. Wow, this breeze. In my previous video, I said some bad things about Korea, like how Koreans are so depressed because of competition and constant comparison. But I love my country, that's why I made such a video. Don't get me wrong, I love my country more than anyone. I even served as an officer in army, and my main duty was to teach soldiers. I was an officer, so to teach soldiers how great nation Korea is. It's nothing to do with my patriotism. It's just my personal view, as I worked in Korea for long. Part of me was dying. I felt like my soul is like destroyed every single day. But there's no such thing as a utopian nation. If I go other countries, there will be more problems that I didn't have to face in Korea. So looking back, I'm just thinking it's not about the country itself. It's about your mindset. No matter what mindset no matter what problems and difficulties you face, as long as you have a right mindset, You'll be okay. I mean, there are even people who survived from the World War II, Korean War, you know. So this day I try to be more positive regardless of my circumstance. Stop blaming others, blaming other things. Just focus on myself. Yeah, that's all I want to say.